Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know what this is. This is another Advanced Warfare commentary video. And this is your boy, that's the Tru Inferno. So we are now less than a week away from my birthday. And at this point in time, I still have no idea what the fuck I'm going to do for my birthday. But aside from that, again, also my birthday, I will release the very first single from my upcoming beat album, the Kyoto Hour Volume 3 Rising Song. So again, the single will be available only on YouTube this Tuesday on my birthday, as you all know. And yeah, that'll be the only place for you to check it out. I would not be selling it as a separate track for 50 cents or a dollar, anything like that. Especially since the album, once again, would be $2. So there's no point in releasing 3 singles where each one is $1.50, and then the rest of the album costs 50 cents. I mean, that's stupid. So I'm just gonna only do my singles regarding the Kyoto Hour Volume 3 on YouTube, and that's it. And then if you actually want to own the actual singles for your listening pleasure, you can get it with the album when it comes out November 13th, which is a Friday. Again, Friday the 13th. Ooh. And again, the album will be only $2. Now, moving on to today's topic. Man Be Man is back once again, and we're gonna start things off with a story. So yes, there are gonna be 2 regulations, 2 rules that men should follow, and they both are a part of this one story. And then of course I got 3 more after that. So let's get into it. Well, a couple of months back, so we're talking about April, maybe May. I want to say May. I was at this restaurant at this college. Now, well, it's more of a cafe. Now, everybody who works in the cafe, I know. So, you know, I was cool enough that they'll let me back there. Of course, I couldn't touch nothing or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, that's really the only place where I can hang out at was at the register because there's hardly any food there. So, I'm kicking it near the register, away from all the food and all that stuff. Here comes this one guy. Now, he's a regular. He wears goofy glasses. You know, he kind of looks weird or whatever. But, you know, no big deal, whatever. You know, there's a lot of people like that. So he placed his order, and this one chick by the name of Megan was helping him. So she took his order, and after that, she was puking. Now, he came across my way, and I talked to him for a little bit or whatever, or he talked to me for, I forgot who talked to who first or whatever. And then, you know, he went about his business, ready for his food. I saw nothing wrong here. You know, again, weird-looking dude with these weird-looking glasses. That's it. And then I saw Megan freaking out about something. So I'm like, yo, what's wrong with Megan? And then she was like, and then she said 3 things about this dude. 1, he stank. 2, his armpit hair was long as hell. And 3, at the tip of his armpit hair, there were specks of deodorant. So I'm looking like, what? So when he came back and got his food, now I was like, okay, let me see if this is true. I saw the armpits. I saw the deodorant, the specks of deodorant on the tip of the armpits. But I didn't smell nothing. So, and here's where the 2 regulations come to play. The first one is this, guys. Oh, and how can you see all this? Because this dude was wearing a short sleeve shirt. I mean, not short sleeve. No sleeves. No sleeve. A shirt with no sleeves. I forgot to mention that at the beginning. So that's how she was able. But yet, he wasn't raising his hands in the air, raising it like he did. No, he wasn't doing nothing like that. His arms was down, but yet, you know, between the armpit and the actual arm part of the shoulder, whatever, you can still see the long hair of armpits coming out. It was kind of gross. So, guys, if you're planning on wearing no sleeves or tank tops or wherever, to the point where your armpit's going to be showing, make sure that your armpit game is on point. If they're long as hell, you need to cut that shit. You need to trim it or whatever. Because that is nasty. That's a major turn off for females, man. That is gross. That really is gross. And a second thing that I took from the story is, again, I didn't notice none of this the first time around, right? Because I don't look for flaws within dudes. So that's another thing that guys need to do. I'm not saying they don't do it, but still though, don't constantly look for flaws within guys, especially in their physical appearance. I'm like, why are you wasting your time doing that? You got nothing to gain for that. I mean, nothing's at stake for you if you don't do that. So don't do it. I mean, there's no point. Now again, in my case, again, the first time I saw it, I wasn't looking directly at his flaws or whatever, like outside from the glasses, unless it was something blatantly obvious, like again, like his glasses. He was wearing some weird glasses. Outside of that, you know, I wasn't looking at his arms or his armpits to see, okay, what's something there that I can find, I can make fun at, or I can say, that's gross or whatever. No, I don't do that. But it took somebody else to point out, dude, look at his armpits. Them mugs are long as heck. Then I was like, okay, let's see if they tell the truth or not, you know. Then yeah. But yeah, but like I said, dudes, don't look for faults, physical faults of another dude. I'm not saying that make you gay or that make you questionable, but just, I mean, there's no point. And then of course, again, keep your armpit game on check. Now moving on from that. Another thing dudes shouldn't do is drink from the same straw. Now, obviously, this is an obvious one. Now, but at the same time, we all go to clubs or a bar or whatever, and then you get those fancy drinks, and then there's come a point where it's like, oh, I don't want it no more. Here you go. So in that scenario, first of all, you better get a straw. If they don't give out straws, you shouldn't really be drinking there. Really. unless it's like a beer bottle. But like if it's like an actual glass or a cup or something like that. Now with the exception of shot glasses, that's different. But an actual drinking cup or drinking glass, whatever, nah. You should get a straw with that joint. So once you get done with your drink, like, oh, I don't want no more, and then you offer it to your boy, he should not be drinking out of that straw. Instead, he should do one of two things. Drink out the glass itself, or, which contradicts from what I said earlier, or get another straw, which is kind of like hard to do because then the bartender be like, "Well, you need another straw for you didn't get a drink," but you know, whatever. But yeah, though, you should not be drinking from the same straw as another dude. That one is questionable. Now the next thing dudes should not do is drive minivans. Now y'all probably gonna say, but wait a minute. What if the budget ain't good? You know, what if the money situation ain't all there? What if that's the only thing we can drive? No, that is not the only thing you can drive. You can get a bunch of other vehicles that are more respectable, that are more manlier than a minivan, and still come out on top budget-wise, you know, with your money situation. You do not need a goddamn minivan to go from point A to point B. That's a female vehicle. I'm not saying, well, no, I'm not saying that make you gay, but that will make you questionable if you're driving a minivan. I don't care what your money scenario is. You can find another vehicle, a car, that is more, a regular van would do, but not a minivan. Not a minivan. No, just don't do that. And finally, the last thing, and this one actually got me thinking for a little bit, but I had to concur. The last thing men should not do is go to Disney World and or Disneyland by themselves. So what I mean is this. It's you and a bunch of your guy friends or whatever, and y'all just like, hey, let's go to Disney World. Okay. And y'all go. No. No. Now, I was watching an old Twitch rant video done by the Black Hokage, which I guess that's what he's going by nowadays, no longer the modern world Negro. But anywho, and then he said this. I'm like, and I'm thinking about it, I'm like, okay, that's actually a good point. You know, men should not go to Disney World or Disney unless they have kids, unless it's a family thing. Then it's different, you know. I guess I can accept a school field trip too, because then there's women involved and things of that nature. But men only, guys, like a guy's vacation or whatever, should not be the Disney World or Disneyland. You know, now you'll probably say, okay, what about Six Flags? What about Cedar Point and places like that? That's different, because there are no gigantic mascots who look like cartoon kid characters running around, wants to hug you and crap. No, that's different. So, and I've been to Disney World, but again, it was a family trip. It was back in 2004. So we talking over 10 years ago. But again, it was not no straight up guys day out or whatever. No, you don't spend a day with the guys at Disney World, Disneyland. So that's it for today, and we got blown out. My team suck in that game. Peace out, y'all. Come on.